O'Rourke brought his campaign to Southern California. He is in town today and on Skid Row to see firsthand the homeless crisis in Los Angeles. NBC4's Angie Crouch was with the candidate all day, and she's live in downtown for us now. Angie.
Yeah, it's been a busy day for him. Beto O'Rourke here in Los Angeles as part of a three-day stop here in California. This morning, he toured a women's center in downtown LA over at Skid Row, and now he is having a roundtable discussion here in the Fashion District. I just stepped out to bring you this report. He's talking with organizations that are working on trying to make some repairs for the harms that were done during the war on drugs. And earlier today, he was at the downtown women's center.
Poverty is trauma, homelessness is trauma.
Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke is talking with homeless people on LA's Skid Row today, touring the downtown women's center, hoping to learn how to curb the growing crisis as the numbers of homeless reach record numbers.
You could argue that Los Angeles has the best perspective in the United States of America on this issue. So we're going to see the challenges, but we're also going to listen to the solutions that might apply to the rest of the country.
O'Rourke criticized a Trump administration suggestion that law enforcement should be used to remove homeless people from encampments like those on LA's Skid Row.
One of those paths cannot be using the police to sweep people off of the streets, to warehouse people out of sight and out of mind. Instead, it has to address the structural and endemic problems that help to lead to homelessness in so many cases.
O'Rourke says if elected president in 2020, he would invest $400 billion in federal money over 10 years to build moderate and low-income housing. That's 200,000 additional apartments per year in the U.S. He would also push for inclusionary zoning to bring people of all income levels together.
The reason we have Skid Row in the first place is we've tried to compartmentalize or ghettoize poor people in certain parts of a given community or a given state. That cannot continue any further.
O'Rourke also took the opportunity to double down on his call for a mandatory buyback of assault rifles, which critics argue could limit progress on gun control.
Let's not be afraid of the NRA. Let's not be afraid of the Republican Party. Let's be bold. Let's be confident. Let's be courageous. Let's do the right thing. This moment demands it.
Now, tomorrow, Beto O'Rourke will travel to San Quentin Prison, where he'll take a tour and meet with some inmates there. Then on Thursday, he's going to have a second roundtable discussion up in Oakland, talking about equity and justice. Coming up in the next hour, we'll bring you a little bit of his roundtable discussion here, which has primarily been focusing on the growing cannabis industry here. We'll have more on that coming up in the next hour. For now, that's the very latest from downtown LA. Angie Crouch, NBC4 News.
All right, Angie, we'll see you again shortly.